We're talking today with Haley Anderson from USC, who's going to be competing in this weekend's USA Swimming Open Water National Championships in Fort Lauderdale. Good morning, Haley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing really good. Well, we want to thank you very much for taking the opportunity to talk with us today. Hey, how's training going out there at USC right now?
Training's going great. We've been doing, I wouldn't say, it has been really hard. Just trying to, I feel bad for all the other distance swimmers, our long sprint group, because we had to do longer stuff because I'm doing the 10K. So the last summer was worse because we had to do a lot longer stuff swimming the 25K. So everybody was put through all of the extra yardage with me.
You had a really good year this year at the NCAAs. That was a good finish in the 1650. You were third, is that correct?
Yeah.
So is that your best finish at the NCAAs?
Yeah, it is. Last year, my freshman year, I was fourth.
Oh, well,
So.
that's awesome. It was really exciting to watch that race.
Thank you.
How do you come off something like the NC2As? I mean, which, it was a couple months ago, but now you're gearing up for a huge event. That's the selection for the World Championships,
Yeah.
and then, of course, from the World Championships, you'll be selecting for the Olympic team. So there's a lot going on. How do you prepare yourself to sort of get back on it from that?
Well, for me, I really didn't take like a break afterwards. After NC2As, like when everybody else was taking a break, I just kind of was swimming a little bit, not too much, just a little break. But I really didn't want to get out of shape because I was doing the 10K in Cancun. So I didn't want to be like horribly out of shape for that. So it was easy to take like that momentum from NC2As and just carry it back into my training.
USA Swimming did change the event from Fort Myers over to Fort Lauderdale,
Yeah.
and I think most of us are very excited about that fact. The water temperature in Fort Myers can be pretty warm this time of year.
Yeah.
Did that affect your training or preparations at all?
No, not really. It's still a 10K. I don't really change any training because of temperature. I haven't really trained open water. I normally just train in the pool.
How'd you get involved in open water swimming?
Well, I just got involved last summer. My first 10K was nationals, so I've only been doing open water for a year. But as a part of the open water select camp, which really helped a lot. Like I recommend that. Like if I would have never done a 10K. Like, and if I did, I wouldn't have known anything. Like I had no idea what feeding was, or like I had no like knowledge of like open water swimming at all. So like that really helped me. So.
Here's a big question. I'm sure a lot of people ask you. It's going to be about 2 hours. So
Yeah.
What do you think about?
Well, for me, like it's not that bad. Like the first half of the race, I'm totally just like, I don't know why I keep doing this. Like this is a 10K. Like I don't know what you're thinking. Like I'm never gonna do it again. But the second half of the race, like, that's when like I really get into it. But I've done a 25K before, so it took 6 hours. So I think your brain just kind of shuts off for a while, and you just keep going. You don't really know what you're thinking about. Afterwards, I remember like I had a Christmas song stuck in my head, and like I was like, why is that stuck in my head? And then I realized I was singing it during the 25K, which was in July or August. So Christmas song stuck in my head. Like you never know what you're thinking about in an open water race.
The last thing I want to ask you is, for anybody out there that's looking to get involved with open water swimming, what advice do you have for them?
My advice is you just should try it. Like have an open mind about it. Don't like count it out. Like it is totally different. It is a lot longer, but you never know if you don't try. And if you do try it, like the more you do, the more you get better at it. That's like the biggest thing I've taken away is the more races you do, the better you do, and you learn a lot more. So don't be like put off by your first race. So.
That's great advice. Well, we wish you the best. We know it's a big weekend for you, and
Thank you.
we just hope you're going to have tremendous success out there.
Thank
okay?
you.